Good day. So the spiritual work that I do on myself, I've been doing it for 10 years now. So I do the exact same thing every day, almost every day, for 10 years. And then I have breakthroughs. It can come within a year or 2 years, you see. And I had one of these breakthroughs about a month ago. So I would describe it as layers. It's like layers actually around me. And I work on the layers. And then after a while I have a breakthrough and I come to a new game. And this happened to me about a month ago. I had a major breakthrough and some major lessons, you see. So now I'm in this new game and I'm still learning about it. I'm not used to it. So I wanted to share with you a story that happened today, which is an example of this new game and the difference, right? So before I had the breakthrough, about 50% of the work that I was doing was actually talking to spirits. So these spirits just contacted me, and they were almost all of them in a very bad shape. They were hurt, suffering, confused, stuck, right? So listening to them. Now after the breakthrough, this is gone. There's no more of this. And I'm still getting used to it. So the spirits that come to me today, they are in a good shape. But I still make mistakes, which I did today. Right, so there was this guy who came to me. And the first thing I saw was that he was scratching his chest like this. And I was wondering, do you have an itch or something? What's going on with your chest, right? And I didn't understand. And then he showed me a hood. And then I saw he was doing the cross sign. Right? So he was telling me that he was a monk. But I still made that mistake. I thought he was upset or something. He wanted to share with me, you know. So I asked him, so what happened to you? That's a very common question that I ask these spirits. And then he told me what happened to him. But I don't think he told me because he was upset about it. But I think he told me because he was sort of polite. I asked him a question and he wanted to answer the questions. But I didn't get it at the time. So he told me what happened. He said he drowned. And I thought, okay, so what happened? Well, there were two guys. They tied my hands behind my back. And then they tied something around my leg. And they threw me in a lake and I drowned. And he was very relaxed about it, but I still didn't get it, you see. I still thought that he was in a bad shape. So I asked him, so why did they kill you? And he said, well, there was a conflict with the head of the monastery. They didn't like me, so they decided to get rid of me. Still completely relaxed, you know. But I still didn't get it. I was a bit slow. So I asked him, so when did this happen? And he said, immediately. He said, the year was 612. And I never get precise replies like this. Never, not even close. But he said this, 612. That was the year. Yeah. And now I started to understand that this guy was in a good shape. And we started to talk. It was he had a great sense of humor, and it was very easy to talk to this guy. I feel a bit stupid, actually. I didn't apologize to him, but he didn't need an apology anyway. So we started to talk. And he was not stuck in the past at all. He was interested in what is going on now. And he gave me two messages, very clear messages. And he knew that I have a channel. And these messages were not for me alone. It was to all of us. So if you want to take the message, you're welcome to it. You know, before he gave me the messages, he showed me pictures. And this was for me, right? He showed me pictures of people, and he said, these people are good people. They are on our side, right? And I didn't recognize the pictures. So, and I didn't ask you. And now when I talk about it, I get curious. I want to ask him who these people are. Right. So that was the first thing. And then he gave me the messages. And the first one was this. You're doing great. Don't give up. Right. And he was quite emotional about this thing. He said, I know we are, he said, we are facing incredible oppression and evil, right? And it can be very tough. And then he said, don't give up. You're doing well. Keep going. And I have received this message earlier from another guy, so I recognized it. But this was a bit different because he was so sort of involved in the whole thing. It was like he was with us, you know, totally with us. It was like he was having a body almost. You know. So that was the first message. And the second message was also something that I heard before. But it seems like they want to repeat this. So they said, he said, be patient with the people who don't get it. You know, let them do what they do. You know, they get involved in the Olympics. They are doing some crap things, right? Let's just let them do it. And they will eventually come around. Be patient with them, he said. Again, you know, same message. I got the same message a few months ago. This is a tough one for me, that last message. It's very hard for me to be patient with this. But that's what he said. Don't bother with it. You know, just keep doing what you're doing. Right. I think it's a good message, don't you think? But it's tough. I think it's tough. But that's what he said. Right. And I felt that I had to share this with you, right? Be good.